They're manipulating you based off the way you want to feel and are using that against you to rule in your place. All right. Manipulative people practice what's called cognitive emotional intelligence. And what that allows a person to do is basically scan you and tell them the things that make you tick, tell them the things that they need to say to you in order for them to feel a certain way. So that way they can remain in control and be dominant over you in a dominant position. There are some people who you're related to. There are some people who are your friends. There are some coworkers. There are some people you might even be in a relationship with that are fighting for a power role, a leadership role, not only in their life, but in your life, in the dynamic between you and them. All right. There are some people you think everything is cool. You think it's okay the way things are going between you and them. They may just be a little rough around the edges. They may just be a little negative at times. Truth be told, this person may be toxic. If you have someone that, you find yourself making excuses for their behavior, that person is most likely toxic and you're in denial. You're denying the fact that there are people out in this world that are so rigorous and so destructive to other people. There are people like that are destructive to others. There are people out there like that have less care about other people than you do. Just saying. So they're going to see about manipulating you, but in this way. It's going to be based off of how you feel. All right. They're going to try to manipulate you based off of what they know about you. If you're a conscientious person, if you're a person with a conscience, if you're a person that actually cares about how you do people, and that means you have somewhat of a care about what others think about you. You want others to perceive you a certain way. And that's a good thing. It's a good thing to want to be perceived a certain way. It's a good thing to want to be a good person and have people look at you that way. But what's bad about that is caring about their perception too much, making their opinion mean something to you, making their opinion be worth more than your own view about your own self. So other people's opinions and views and thoughts can't be more powerful about you than your own. Because if they are, what you're going to have is you're going to have a problem, a mind set up that's wrapped around what other people think about it and how other people feel about it. And you don't want to have that type of mentality to where other people's thoughts and their opinions control how you feel about yourself. And that's how they end up manipulating you, because they know that you're controlled by the thoughts and opinions of other people. So what they do is there's a million ways that somebody could go about this. If they know you need to feel good about yourself, then they'll gas you up. If they know you need to feel good about yourself, they'll gas you up. They'll tell you that you're appreciated. They'll tell you things like, you're awesome, you're great. There are people who say these things and really mean them. And then there are people who say these things and they're gassing you up. They're gaslighting you up. They're saying these things to create a certain mood, a certain feeling in you, so that way they could get you feeling good, all buttered up, and get what they want. They're trying to say this to create a mood in you to get you feeling on cloud nine. Once they get you on cloud nine, you're probably more susceptible to giving in to their needs. Once they get you feeling good. once they get you feeling appreciated, once they get you feeling like people care about you, basically once they get you feeling like how they know you want to feel. That's one way they can go about doing this. They know that in order to get you to give them what they need or do what they want, they'll make you feel good. Or some people will manipulate you. It'll be so bad. This is why this is why people who do this to people, they really ain't nothing. Be careful of people showing interest only when it's convenient for them. All right, one way people will do this is they'll try to manipulate you by showing interest only when it's convenient for them. You ever have someone in your life that didn't give a damn about the things that you were interested in, or didn't care about the things that you cared about only until it was convenient for them? You love to draw. This person could care less about your artwork. They need a ride somewhere. Wow, that's a great drawing you done turned out today. Wow, you did that? Whoa, look at the shading. And look at you done colored it too? Oh, you bad. You know, can I get a ride? Oh, yeah, sure, yeah. They'll try to play people like that. And then you'll realize, be like, man, this person don't care about what I did. They just did that, try to get a ride from me. And by the time you done took them to where they need to be, you realize this person didn't really care about you, your artwork, nothing. All they cared about was getting that ride. All right, so you'll have be careful if somebody that does not show any interest in what you do, now all of a sudden they're interested. You got to be careful, man. People are sick, and they use your good nature against you. They know you would love nothing more than to have somebody be interested in something that you're into. All right, they know that you would love nothing more than to have somebody show you a little support when it comes to something that you do. All right, you're always looking to show other people support. It ain't your fault they ain't doing nothing. It ain't your fault they ain't up to nothing. It ain't your fault they don't want to be nothing. It ain't your fault they don't have a future or an idea for one. It ain't your fault that, they don't want to become successful or take their life out of misery and become greater than what they already are. It ain't your fault. It ain't your fault. It ain't your fault. All right? They're manipulating you based off of how you feel. How do you feel? I know that was terrible, but they're manipulating you based off of how you feel. All right? They know that you want some appreciation. See, and this is why they're sick and they need help, because they know that people need human interaction. They know that all somebody wants is some normal engagement with another person, but they use that against other people. All right, especially people who are naive, people who are unaware, people who aren't on game, that other people are using them based off of how they feel. All right, so it's just a game where people, they push your buttons, they play with your heartstrings, they use how you feel against you, they say certain things to get you in a certain mood, to get you feeling a certain way, to get you open. Once they get you open, they try to, receive from you. They try to get things from you. They try to get you to do their bidding. All right, and they want to rule over you in place of you in your own life. So you'll have somebody who's in a relationship with you. They'll be low key in competition with you, and you won't even know. This person, you'll think you'll be going out to eat. You'll think you'll be getting dressed. You'll think you'll be having a good time. All the while, this person is trying to dress better than you. Ain't nobody even trying to do all that. We're just trying to go out and have a good time. This person trying to dress better than you. This person trying to get more attention than you while y'all are out. You sitting there trying to just have a normal time. This person is doing the most because they're trying to get attention. They probably see all the people that are looking at you or whatever. Or maybe even if not that, they're just trying to get people looking at them. So you'll have people like this in your own circle that are out to try to destroy you, in competition with you, right? Trying to basically further control you that way. And have you put them on some type of pedestal, have you have you be there to just constantly lift them up, constantly just be their motivation, their motivator. That's not how it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be somebody being brought down and controlled and destroyed, and then just constant, you destroy me and break me down, but I constantly just have to lift you up and uplift you and make sure you feel the best. Nah, I don't work like that. It's not supposed to work like that. I don't know nobody that works like that. So you just have to make sure that you catch these people. Another thing they're going to try to do is this, all right? Another thing they're going to try to do with their manipulation. They're going to try to use their manipulation to tear you down, and they're going to use it to cause you to hate yourself. They're going to try to get you to feel worse than you've ever felt. All right, they're going to try to get you to feel worse than you've ever felt. And they're going to do that because they know you want to feel good. They know you want to feel good. So the one thing they're going to do is they're going to try to manipulate you into feeling bad. All right, some of these people, they know you want to feel good. They know that you're good people. They know you want to be seen a certain way. So what they'll do is they'll paint a picture of you not being the person who you think you are. So whoever you think you are, they're going to try to play on that. Whoever you think you are, they're going to try to take your idea of yourself and turn it upside down. They're going to try to take your idea of yourself, turn it upside down, and manipulate you into thinking that you are a bad person and that you are the bad person when you're not. You're not the bad person. You're a good person, and you're the good person, most likely in the dynamic in between the relationship between you and this person. All right, but they know that you want to feel good, and they know that you feeling good is dependent upon how others are thinking of you, because you want to be seen in a good light. And that's an amazing thing. I want you to applaud yourself right now for wanting to be seen in a good light. That is a good thing, to want to be seen in a good light. But what's not a good thing is when people will take advantage of the fact that you want to be seen in a good light. They know that, unfortunately, right now, you're slightly dependent on what others think about you. And they know that, this person wants to be seen in a good light. So since I know this person wants to be seen in a good light, since they're not going to do what I want, I'm going to make it seem like this person isn't doing any good. I'm going to make it seem like this person is doing me wrong. I'm going to make it seem like this person is doing some harm to me or isn't doing good by me. So now that I'm trying to make it seem like this person isn't doing something right, now this is going to put them in a mental state of guilt. This is going to put them in a mental state of shame, a mental state of feeling bad about themselves. And that because this person feels so bad about themselves, the person will automatically be made to do something about it, to want to get the feeling to change. Because a conscientious person, a person that feels and that wants to feel good, a person that wants to feel good about themselves, a person that wants to have a good idea about themselves or think right about themselves, or doesn't want to feel like a bad person, and they're right now currently dependent upon other people's ideas to make that happen and to make that a reality. That person is being set up to be manipulated. That person is set up to be being set up to be taken advantage of. Because if somebody's thoughts control your reality and how you feel about yourself, and they know that, then they got you on a string. They're able to play you like a puppet. They're able to use you in ways that you may not even be able to see, find out, figure out, be able to tell. This person is running the show pretty much based off of what they're saying to you and how they're getting you to respond and to react by it. You don't do something and then they're like, oh, well, I thought you cared. Or, well, I guess you don't. you don't feel as strongly as I thought you did. Like when people start doing stuff like that, then that's when they're trying to get you. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you don't want to go. I guess it's not important to you. Or when people start trying to say things to get you to feel like it's something that you're not doing enough, you're not who you think you are. When people start saying things to make you feel bad, like you're not as good of a person as you think you are, or you're a bad person, you're not a good person. When people start trying to play those type of games on you, they're most definitely trying to run some type of game on you. All right. And they're doing that, like I said, because of how they know you want to feel. They know you want to feel good. They know you want people to look at you in a certain light. They know you want to be perceived a certain way. And until a person works on their mind and doesn't care what other people think about them in this light, until that's done, you're going to be affected, and people are going to be able to control you based off of how you want to be seen or viewed by them. All right, so you have to not care about how people view you or see you to break this particular spell. All right, but not just, I don't care what nobody think about me. You got to care. You have to not care about what they think about your character as well, as far as you being a good person, or as far as you feeling good about yourself. You have to be totally confident and wholeheartedly sure of yourself. That way, when these people go about saying that you don't care and all these other things, you'll be able to call it out immediately as BS. Like, okay, this person's just trying to run game. That's a bunch of BS. I know I care. This person's trying to say I don't care. I know I care. I did this. I did that. I did everything with a baseball bat. And I did everything but hit it with a baseball bat. And I did everything but peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. And I still am getting flack from this person. It still doesn't seem like it's enough. It still doesn't seem like I'm doing my part. So, you know, people try to play you and try to run game on you to get as much from you or the most from you that they possibly can. And that's just what time it is. That's what it is. People want to get from you the most that they can. People want to get out of you the most that they can. And that's how you know people are using people. All right. There's nothing wrong with using people, but you don't want to misuse people. People who are doing that are misusing you. Somebody's helping you. You're using them. You're using their resources. They helped you. They were able to do something for you. They blessed you. Whatever it was, you used that. All right. Did you misuse them? No. Misusing people is running game, giving people misinformation. All right. Trying to control people. You know, bird feeding people, spoon feeding people, dangling a carrot in front of somebody's face, future faking, pump faking. So they'll do things and say things to make you feel good. Oh, you know, we about to go here and do all this and that and the other, and then you feeling good and this, that, and the other, and then it don't even happen. So they want to try to rule over you in your place. All right. And I'm going to tell you why. This person likes the fact that they have someone that they feel is not on their level. So I hate to break it to you, but this person that's related to you, this person that's close to you, this person that you're in a relationship with, this coworker that you so tight with, all right, this buddy of yours, this friend that you so cool with, they view you as being in a weaker position than them. They view you as being underneath them and them being above you. They view you as smaller than they are, and they view themselves as being bigger than you. They think they're better than you. They think they're better than you. But if you were to try or do something or to go be your best version of yourself, they'll blame you for trying to be better than them. When all you're trying to do is be your best self. But anybody by default that's not doing what they do, being manipulative, is better than them. Anybody not trying to play somebody based off the fact that they would do anything for them is better than them. Like when you have to think about all that you would do for the person that's being manipulative. and think about all the things that you would do for them, how good of a person you'd be to them, how good it makes you feel to care for them and help them out. And then think about the type of person that they are behind the shadows, behind the scene, just being the sneaky, creepy, crawler, demonic type of evil-spirited person that they are, to try to play on that. Just think about that for a second. You would help this person out. You would help your brother out. You would help your cousin out. You would help your main mans out. Ladies, you help your sister out. You'd help your whoever out. Everybody, people, y'all would, whoever you'd want to help, you would help them out. But to have that person play on that and manipulate that and play against you for that, that's something to where you have to cut that help off from that person. That's where you have to cut that help off from that person. That person will have you with no food in your refrigerator, about $25 in your bank account, and be asking you for $20 so they can go catch an Uber somewhere. All right, this person, they'll break you down to your last and still ask you for some, and then justify it and rationalize it. So you have to be careful with people like this. All right, they'll make you think that you're doing a good deed when you're putting yourself last and putting them first. That's not good. That's stupid. The whole reason they're trying to manipulate you is they see you as a valuable resource center, and whatever you have, they see you as being able to freely give it to them without any conscience, without any worry, because they don't have a conscience or a worry. So if you expect them to do what's right, you're gonna be waiting till the cows come home. You're gonna be waiting from Hitler to come back from the grave. That's what you're gonna be waiting for. All the energy and time and effort put into someone for them to try to manipulate you because of that, it doesn't register to them. It's nothing to where it's like, wow, I feel bad about what I did. This isn't right. That doesn't cross their mind. So if you're expecting somebody to care that is behaving like this, you're wasting your time. This person will never care. You'll be broke, busted, and disgusted, God forbid, before they start to care about how they treat somebody. And then you'll have this person talk about, you don't care about me, we're not cool, oh, I thought we was boys, or this, that, and the other. No, this person don't care about nobody but they self, but got the nerve to spit out their mouth somebody don't care about them. This person is the devil in the flesh. All right, this person is the purest form of demonic energy and demonic entity that there ever could be. People like this don't care about nothing. They don't even care about themselves. You can't expect them to care about you. This person is dangerous and destructive. They have nothing to lose and will bring themselves down and everybody down around them. All right, you have to be careful when you have this type of person in your presence. This type of person doesn't care about nothing. This type of person doesn't care about nothing, and they damn sure don't care about you. All right, so you'll end up with somebody who doesn't care about themselves, who doesn't care about anything, wanting to have power over their life and the lives of others. And it just doesn't make sense. So you have to be wise and keep your eyes and ears open to listen if somebody is trying to play you on this level. It's very pertinent and it's very important, because you'll end up wasting time, money, resources, energy, end up helping people who meant to hurt you, end up helping people who are sent by the devil into your life to throw you off, distract you, and destroy you and waste your time. All right? So there are people who will try to run game on you like this. You just have to be aware of it. So if you need to go back, a lot of things were said in this video. Go back, rewind it, watch it, write things down. All right, there are going to be people who will do this, but when you catch them out and call them out on it, what they're going to do is deny it. Don't entertain that at all. You know what they're doing. If they start to deny it, that's just another way of them trying to fight against you. Don't have a second of it. Something that you know, something that is concrete, something that you are sure is happening. Don't waste a second of it. You know this person is using you. You know this person is being manipulative. You know this person is not being a good person. Don't even waste your time with them, because all they're going to do is deny it, and all that's going to do is waste your time. So if they go to deny it, don't even let them try it. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. We out.